Sherry.
Okay, we're starting our recording with hi Sherry. And this is Scrappy Camper Sisters. Happy 4th of July. I got my illegally sent sparklers ready to go for tonight when it gets dark. Yay. This is my big firework stash. That's all I have. Thank you, Lori, for sending those to me. That's too funny. So we're making an easy project. Today's project was more out of necessity than like really. It wasn't my project for this month. I had a really cute project for July, but I really wanted to do this because I am going to make one for someone else. And so I decided that I was going to do this project today. And when I get back, well, we'll do July's project in September, if that makes any sense. So, because I have September. So anyway, this is a project, and we're going to the UK with Happy Dye, and I think I need to take off autofocus. Hold, chill 1 second. Except I don't when I do it. Is this like kind of in focus or needs to focus?
I don't think it looks bad. The lighting looks good.
Okay, that's my new light bulb. I took off there we go. Now we're starting to focus. It's focusing in on the scrap.
Oh.
Okay, now I gotta take it off autofocus. Hold 1 second. I'm just trying to get my arm not in the camera view, because if you do that, then it focuses in on your arm. Okay, controls, right? Webcam options. Autofocus off. Done. Okay, now it's blur. Now it looks blurry to me. Is it blurry?
I can't tell.
You have a lag.
I think so.
You have a lag. Okay, so I need something.
The lag. It looks good before the lag.
I know. Hold on. Let me see. I'll get it to. Hold on. Let me turn it back on. Aww. See, autofocus. This is on the recording now. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Let's get it to focus there. It's good there. And then when I go to pull it down.
That's good. What's wrong with that? Of course, I have a lag. That was good about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know, but for some reason, when I put it down on the table, why doesn't it focus in on that?
People are saying yes.
Oh.
Hey,
Maybe if I put my, there, now focus in on my hand. Okay, I'll turn it off. And then I'll hit done. And then I'll minimize that. I have to talk myself through it. Hey, Marie! Oh my gosh, I owe you a pocket letter, and sorry, I have some of it started, and that's about it. So it did not go out this week. It did not go out this week. It's coming though. It's coming. Okay, so I ended up using the die cuts with a view, the district stack, and I had to laugh because Darcy and I were talking about what paper would be appropriate, and I'm thinking, what paper do I have that would, go, and all this stuff. And she's like, oh, what about that one with the lady on it, and blah blah blah. That, that's English. So I'm like, okay, so I grab it and I'm like, yeah, I have that, because Darcy and I split the stack, and so so I pulled it out, and so I decided this is what I was going to use. So I pulled everything and I started cutting all the pages down, and then I started to look at the paper. It's not on this one, but on inside the book. I started to notice that it's actually French and not English. It has like France on the clocks, and well, I kind of covered up everywhere it said like France, and it had where else? Oh, it has the Arc de Triomphe. And so anyway, I was laughing because I'm like, this isn't even English. But I didn't notice it till after I had the project almost completed. So just covered up all the French stuff and filled
It's
it in
for
with.
English people that go abroad. That's what it's for.
Well, actually, Darcy, you said it was called Union Square, but it's called the District.
Yeah, I made it up. That's the other one. That was Union Square was like, was that the Recollections line or?
Yeah,
can't
I don't know. But anyway, I have had this one. Let's see.
Those are British colors, so France is just gonna have to get over it.
And the crowns and the old lanterns and the bikes. I mean, it's fine. So this is from 2012. So I think you can still get this if I'm not mistaken. But whatever. So you'll
pretty stack.
It really is. You know why I liked this paper is because it had a it's like has a sheen, not a sheen, but like a nice finish to it. Like I guess it would be a sheen. It's kind of like a matte gloss. Does that make sense? There we go, satin finish. So it's kind of like on more like a heavier weight paper. I liked it. Oh, Jean likes the Union one. Okay. So anyway, so what I decided to do was when I was talking to Darcy about this whole, about our trip and everything and trying to come up with a project or whatever. Originally I wanted to make it small because we were talking about making them for the girls over there. And then what we would do is you'd have the US and you'd have like Darcy and I our trip to getting to England, okay? And then so this would be like our trip getting there, and then this would be like the hotel. And then you get to the middle one, you get to the middle piece, which is chipboard, and that's where you have our photo op with the UK girls. And then on the other side, the UK girls could do their trip to meet us, and then in the middle we have our photo. And so then what you can do is, because it makes a Z, you can set it up on your table. I wanted something that I could have a little keepsake that I could set up on my coffee table or whatever. So I did it more like kind of like, so it's like a back front album, I guess I would call it. I don't know what you want to call it or whatever. And so that's it. So it's England this side, and then the US trip there. But what happened was when we came up with the concept, we are not now going to New York beforehand. We're actually just flying direct out of our own cities. And so the kind of,
I'm going to New York. We're all flying. Well, I'm flying out of New York.
Yeah, but we're not going together. And the whole thing was, remember, we were all going to go together and just do like take photos on the way there. So now it's going to be like just pictures of me on the way there since I'm traveling by myself. But
Jonna decided to go rogue.
Yeah. Well, I'm stopping in Denmark on the way home, doing a little mission trip on the way home. So, but anyway, so that's the project for this morning. So it should go together pretty fast. And that my other challenge was to pull out my Cricut, which I've had forever and has been sitting idle for I don't know how many, for a long time. Well, I used it when Mom was here at Christmas time because she needed to make a pop-up card. So I used it then, but I hadn't used it in a really long time. And I told Darcy, I said, I didn't really have time. I didn't really want to go out and buy like bits and bobs for this thing. And so I just decided I had to go through my cartridge and see what I had for travel. So this is my Cricut challenge. So I used like a lot. I ended up cutting all this stuff on the Cricut. Like I had this, what's the name of let me see. It's called Going Place.
Diane, we'll chat later, but I need to find out when you're coming in. I'm coming into New York, but I'm flying that morning, Saturday, because I couldn't get Friday off. So, we won't go there about what I couldn't get off.
Joycey's calling it the mingled album. Mingled album. We're mingling. So anyway, I just used it's called Going Places, and I threw that in. I've got like an old school Cricut. And it still works awesome though. I mean, look, I cut that out. I cut this out. I cut out a globe.
Donna is amazing with the Cricut. She's like Jean. She knows that thing backwards and forwards.
I cut out. Yeah, I gave Mom my original Cricut. She's having a ball on it too. Mom's actually better on it than I am. She does great on her Cricut. And so, yeah. So I made this little tag cut out with the little suitcase. Let me see what else do I have.
Well, I mean, it just shows you use what you have. You know,
Well,
use what you have.
Yeah, that was it. And I cut this tag out, which got stuck on her, the little vintage girl. And so it made this card with the globe on it. It made the actual card. And then it cuts this globe out. And all I did was put a piece of white paper so I could journal and do a photo there. And then, what else did I do on the Cricut? Another little tag. Oh, I used the inside luggage piece. I made all these little tags on the Cricut, all from that same cartridge. Just from one cartridge. And the camera. So, yeah, and I just used scrap paper. I just stuck scrap paper in, and then it has like a little icon where you can choose like the size of your paper. So it recognizes what size of the paper, so you can use your scraps. Yeah, you can use your, which one do I have? I have the Cricut.
You're doing awesome, Sherry, with your Cameo.
I have the Cricut Expression. And Mom has the very original Cricut. So I gave her, because it still worked fine, but I wanted one that did 12. I got the 12 by 12 one, and Mom got the 6-inch one. So for what she does cards. So, yeah. So that was good for her. And when I bought this one, I still had that Cricut, and I was like, Mom, do you want this? You know, do you want it? And so anyway, oh no, Diane's having trouble with Ustream. So anyway, I'm making one of these for you, Diane. Yay! So that's today's project. You will be receiving this, and I will get it in the mail to you this week, so you will actually have it before you leave, and then when you get home from your so you don't have to pack it, but you're getting one of these. It won't have this charm on it though, because this was something I got at a thrift store, but I'll do something cute. So that's yours, and I will add.
Hi, Jean.
Exactly, Eileen. I like the Cricut too, and that's why I like my Scan and Cut, because I don't have to use my computer if I don't want to. And I like my Cricut. I was pretty happy with it, how everything cut. So, but you know, you have to go and buy cartridges and blah blah blah. And that's the one nice thing about the Scan and Cut is you don't have to buy the cartridges. But anyway, it's there, and I felt like using it.
Marie says she just got the Explorer and loves it.
Oh, yeah, because that you can hook up to your computer. This one is old school. This still goes just on the basic cartridges, and I mean, I've had it for I don't know how many years. I had it since it came out, so.
Yeah.
So let's get started. Thanks, Jean. Yes, happy 4th of July.
Thanks, Jean. Jean, how you feeling? Any better? I hope you guys are all healthy by the time you have to go to Maryland. Oh, okay, so maybe you're on the mend then.
I know Carrie said she woke up with a cough today. Oh, by the way, for anyone watching this on YouTube, this is a live stream. There are people in the chat. So when you hear a lot of chatter going on and we're not getting to the project, I don't edit my videos. We just put them on YouTube. So that's what's going on. That's my
fast forward.
Yeah, fast forward. That's my disclaimer. Put it on mute, turn the music up loud in your craft room, and fast forward. So I'm going to work on the covering the covers. So it might get a little, yeah, we're just working on a mini. And I just used my cinch. I got my cinch out. I haven't used my cinch probably but twice. I'm like so bad.
How'd it go, Jonna? Since you hadn't used it.
I love my cinch. And it's crazy because what happened was, I don't know if you guys remember, but they were kind of getting ready to do away with the cinch, because it had been around for a really long time, and I guess it wasn't doing very well. So Tuesday Morning had all these like binding coils. Remember I told you, Darcy, go to Tuesday Morning, they've got all the cinch binding coils were on like for 99 cents for a whole package of all the different binding coils. And they had they had all different, all different sizes and for like 99 cents. So that was like years ago. So I like stocked up. So I had all these. Well, we went with Teresa Collins to Alaska in like 2010. Yeah, it was 2010. And she was pulling out the cinch, and I guess they reworked the cinch and blah blah blah. And so what did I have back then? Oh, I had the Zutter. That's what I had, the Zutter.
And bind it all.
Yeah, the Zutter bind it all. And so that's why I ended up getting these. I bought them for the Zutter, which I didn't like it because I could never figure out how to get it even on both sides when you do an album. So, but I ended up keeping it because you can find like tags, like if you want to do like a little mini album. So I ended up keeping it for that reason. But anyway, then the cinch came out. They reissued the cinch, and they reconfigured some things on it and made it a little more friendly, user friendly.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because didn't it used to like crush your binding things? Remember, there was like a slot where it would fall in.
Yeah, and it didn't have any way to expand out the ruler, and so they just made it a lot more user friendly. And then Teresa Collins, she was out like she was demoing it on that Alaska trip, and I'm like, okay, I need to pull this back out and figure this thing out. And so she kind of got us like hooked on it because we were like cinching albums all week, and that thing, I decided, okay, that's really cool. And because before that, I would do ring, we were just binding all our minis with like these rings, the little rings and stuff like that. I had a lot of those. I got a lot of those mini albums.
Oh yeah, Jean. I don't know what the name of that one was, but that was like a Europe one, and it had like Paris, London, Rome, and I bought that because you enabled me.
Oh, maybe that's why you kept calling it. No, you were calling it Union Square.
There's something now, Union. I thought it was Union Station. I'm gonna go look it up because now it's making me nuts.
Okay. So all I did was I made a mistake and I pre did my holes for the chipboard because I thought, oh, I'm just gonna do a cover, and then I'm like, why did I punch the holes? So don't punch the holes till after you have it covered. FYI. So this album is it's pretty small. I wanted to keep it small in case. Because I thought I was going to be bringing them over there. But now I'm not. Because I don't know that we're doing a meetup or whatever. I don't know what I'm going to end up doing. So it's only 7. I wanted to make it so I could put 6x4s on it. So it's 7x4.5. So I can just don't even have to think about it. I can just plop 2, or I can, on my printer, I could do 2 pictures side by side on a 4x6 piece of photo paper and just plop it down. So that's kind of why I made it that size. Small and easy. So anyway. Oh, I'll be right back because I forgot I got to dig out another roll of score tape.
Okay. I solved the mystery. Union Square, Lost and Found was one line by, who's that by? My Mind's Eye. And then Recollections had one called Union Square.
Oh, yeah. That was a cute line. There
you go. I have the Lost and Found 6x6, I think, in there. I think you gave it to me.
I need a 1/2 inch.
I'll have to pull that out.
3/8 of an inch.
Oh, Explorer, that might be it, Jean.
I remember, I think I had that paper and I used it, the My Mind's Eye one.
That's cute.
So we were talking about, I am so off of buying Project Life cards because I decided that when I got to the point that I filled up this container, I was not going to buy anymore. And it's filled. It's filled because you get so many of these cards. So I've been cutting them down and using them in my, what do you call them? Pocket letters. So this, have you guys seen this thing? It's supposed to be for photos, but this is how I've been storing my Project Life. I just have them and I haven't bought a Project Life pack probably in 2 years, like since they came out. Because the last one I have, one's called Blush. I have Vintage Travel. I have some other companies and ones I cut myself. Then I decided, why am I buying theirs when I could just cut myself some? So I think the last line, this is the Kiwi line because I did a swap with someone. And then, yeah. And then I had the flea market line. I think the last line I bought probably was either the Dear Lizzie, the very first Dear Lizzie line. But like, what do you do with all these? So now I've been just sticking them in my pocket letters. I'm like, done. And then I figured,
do swaps.
you're supposed to do Project Life card swaps?
Yeah.
I did one.
What Nadine said.
Yeah, I did one with Dee Dee, and I did one with someone else on Twitter. I don't even remember who it was. It was so long ago. I forgot who it was. But, and I know I gave you some of mine from one of them you liked.
Yeah.
And you were supposed to give me some of your jade ones, and I never got them. So I'm gonna go through here though, because I have the vintage travel line, and these
I
would.
can do it down next time. I gotta go through all mine. Mine are all. I don't have a nice container like that, but I do have mine in a container.
Yeah, this is supposed to be for photos, but it works out great for this. So, but I'm gonna go through these real quick because I thought I could add some of these to Diane's album.
Yeah, I had mine in an old. What do you call that thing, John? A floppy disk case. I don't have very many.
Because when they very first came out, I ordered a set for you and I ordered a set for me because I just thought I thought we could keep our Scrappy Camper Sister things done this way.
I have it.
And so I ordered
the other ones I bought. I really liked that, and I don't remember the name of it. The dark blue and purple one. I bought that.
Oh, that was Midnight, right? Was that the Midnight line?
Maybe. I don't know. It was really pretty though. It was just different. It wasn't bright and pink and turquoise like everything else I had, so I got it. Yeah, the travel one is cool. I don't have that one.
Well, if you want a set of them, I can send them to you because I'll never use all of these. Do they make them two-sided still? I haven't bought a new set in like, I don't know how long. Like I said, since Flea Market came out.
6s were only single-sided, and I almost wonder if that's because they assume you're going to put a picture on the back, or, on one side.
Oh, that's cute. Here's the story with the date.
Cool, Kia.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to do a swap with Project Life cards, I will definitely swap with you.
Jillian says she was also inspired to make a list for shopping.
I know, I'm telling you. It's
and
great.
You're going to want to make a little book to put your list in. It's just a slippery slope.
Oh gosh. Oh, I love the gray polka dot because there's gray in that paper line. Cute. Okay, so. And I don't know how this got in there, but there's some wooden Christmas tree. I don't know why that's.
I think Diane and I are going to have a lot of pictures of Jonna's back because she's always going to be running ahead of us.
Oh gosh, that's funny.
You're like, turn around, come out, will you?
That is funny. I see some.
We're kind of doing a reconnoiter of the areas where we're going to be and what is there and what we can do that's close by. That was kind of fun.
I have not, look at this. This is really cute. Look at these. Isn't that cute? But I have not, I haven't gone through these. Like, I just am so far behind on Project Life. Oh my goodness, so far behind.
Joycey wants to know if you have the cherry edition. I liked that one. I don't have it.
No. Okay, this is what I have. Flea Market Craft Blush, Vintage Travel, something called Other Companies, which I have no idea. I think these were like ones that were on clearance at Michael's or something like that. Yeah.
Blush, Vintage Travel,
Fifth and Frolic, the Dear Lizzie line, which I think this was the very first Dear Lizzie line, if I'm not mistaken. Or one and only.
Dixie, can I have some? She just made zucchini cheddar bread.
Oh. Flea Market.
What's the glitter? What is all that? What's the sparkly?
I think this was a Me and My Big Ideas, like one of their lines that they came out with for that was at like Michael's or whatever. I think I got it on clearance because some of these other ones I just like would pick up when they go on clearance because they had an owl.
Yeah, that one with all the
yeah, this is awful. I shine like a star. So I think that's what this is. This is probably like one of those, or it could be a recollection one. I have no idea. No idea. Like, yeah, because
Oh,
there's.
Joyce has it. Well, maybe you could do a swap with Jonna then.
Oh, there we go. Joycey has it. What
She
is
has the
she?
Cherry edition,
Okay,
yeah.
I don't have the cherry edition, so just let me know which one you want.
I bought recently that had see, I like that, Jonna. See that teal or whatever chevron that's got foil on it? That's cool.
Oh, and you have a lag.
I know.
That one, yeah.
What was I gonna say?
Those only came with one card. That was just like one of those little packs. And then I have the Kiwi line, which is Kiwi line. You probably would like this. This one's really cute. This is I like this line, and I'll try not to say cute because it has like numbers, stars. I don't know. Or you might like the Maggie Holmes Flea Market. Are you there? Did I lose you? Oh, okay, cool. So anyway, just let me know. I don't have the cherry edition. And I really, and I didn't get it because I was like, okay, my box is full. I'm not buying anymore. Then I just decided that was it. And that was like after the first year of Project Light came out. And I was like, I have a lifetime. And I haven't even, I've done a couple pages in my Project Life. And that's it. So, yeah, Kiwi line. Kiwi line's kind of cute. You might like the Kiwi line, but I don't know if this is like, oh, show flea market. Okay, hang on. Because this has like writing. I like the Kiwi line. I think this was my last line I bought. I love taking pictures of you as like handwriting. Life is always better with a smile. Like that. And I think Dee Dee said like you can put 20 cards in a number 10 envelope, a business size envelope, and mail them that way with a little extra postage, I think she said. Hold on, let me get the flea market line out. We are totally on a different tangent. This flea market. This is because I had a camper. Is this flea market? No, this is still the Kiwi line, I think. Hold on. Why was it in the flea market section? Is this? Maybe this is the flea market. Oh, okay. I'll take a picture. Because I don't... Maybe I had flea market in the wrong section. Oh, here's flea market. Here's some flea market. Hang on a second. One moment, please, as Joycey says. I think that was Kiwi that I had, or something. This is flea market. Like, it's a little more muted, kind of vintagey looking. Love. Like that. Has some polka dots and florals and library cards. Wood. So, navies. Navy's kind of like this mutedy, kind of mutedy. I don't even know if that's a word. Like that, like bingo cards. Like these. Banners. That kind of stuff. So that's kind of the theme of flea market. And I don't know if you can get flea market anymore. I haven't seen it. I mean, like I was saying, these are some of the earlier ones. So sorry for the crinkling. But we're going to do score tape. Oh, let me see about the Skype. Darcy. Call. Oh, surprise! It says call, no answer. Call, no answer. Call, no answer. On my history of my Skype. Okay. Here we go.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Wow, I got the blue wheelie of death, and then all of a sudden Skype went down, and it knocked the interweb connection down, and
Oh
yeah,
no.
good times.
You may have to upgrade your internet.
No, I haven't. It's just we had that storm this morning, so who knows what's going on.
You may have to upgrade your router, because that makes a big difference. You may have to call your company and get them to give you a new router, because that stuff updates all the time. Because it's a piece of technology. She won't do it. When she goes, means she's not going to do it. So if she ever says that to you, you know.
It usually works just fine.
I just know when I upgraded my router that it really fixed all that stuff. I just went, just got a new one. So.
I don't think Skype plays nice with others.
Oh, I'm using Skype on my phone.
Yeah.
So I'm not using up the internet.
Mm-hmm.
My internet connection. So Mom says she has her corn on the cob all ready to go for 4th of July.
Oh, I have corn on the cob too. I forgot. Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing for dinner because I'm going straight over to Disney. I don't want to eat at Disney, and I'm not going to the barbecue beforehand. Well, I might make it. I don't have to buy a ticket, so we don't have to go for the whole day. I don't have to be tortured for the whole day at Disney. What am I doing? Okay, I need to do it here. One year we went to 4th of July. Mom and Grandma and I went to 4th of July at Epcot. I remember that. The fireworks are so awesome. Disney fireworks. Oh no! Yep, you can't see the Disney fireworks from my house. That is true. Right from my
Sorry about that.
every night I can stand out at either 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock because it depends on the season. But I can stand at my driveway and watch and hear. I can hear them in my house.
I would too, Marie. When I lived in Florida, I had a season pass. Used to go all the time.
I had season pass 1 year, but then I have friends that work there, so now I don't have to. No, I don't have to. Comes in handy. I always wanted to work in I've always wanted to work in the area of Disney World that had where you get the turkey wings, the turkey, the big giant turkey legs.
The turkey legs?
Yeah. I love those turkey legs. I wanted to work in that section.
Oh gosh.
Because love them. But I would have to listen to country music all day, and that would torture me. The payoff wouldn't be great. Because I think it's in like the little country hoedown area. Yeah. No offense to country music lovers out there. It's not
I was
Moana.
gonna say she's managed to bash a whole world of Walmart country music lovers today.
Sorry. Oh shoot, I forgot to cut the corners. I'm talking. What I did on my little ruler, if you have one of these perfect rulers, I ended up, oh, shoot. Okay, wait a minute, because now it's going to stick. Now the ruler's sticking. Back it up, back it up, back it up. I don't know why I did that. I wasn't thinking. Now I can't see the corner. Where's the corner? I ended up putting a dot on the side I need because I always use the same width chipboard. Helps, it's easier because I have the old school one. Well, there you go, Mom. Oh, I need to put a cutting pad under it. Did I lose my sister again?
Down here.
Oh, it's because you're typing. I wonder if the ice cream truck's gonna come today. I have my money ready hanging on in my ice cream truck holder on my doorknob. The one that I put a pocket behind that thing that Xandra sent me. And it's been hanging on my doorknob. Of course, I'm not doing ice cream. But today's 4th of July, so I can have a couple of bites.
Well, I'm glad everybody could be with us today. I know being the 4th, there's a lot going on, but for those of you that are hanging out before the festivities, it's nice to have you here.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, exactly. Although she usually does give fair warning. Oh, I hear the truck. Gotta go.
Exactly. Exactly. Where's my inside cover?
Jonna, why did you punch the holes in the chipboard before you put on the paper?
Because I wasn't thinking. So don't do that. I talked about that when I first started. I was like,
I wanted to know.
Oh, I punched holes first and I shouldn't have, and duh. I had one of those duh moments, that's all. Okay, that's the inside. This is the pages. I'm looking for my inside cover. This is for that one. Is this my inside here? I think so. This is for that. I'm gonna line it. Oh, she's giving me the benefit of the doubt. Thank you. No, it's because I was doing it late one night and I went ahead and punched it. And I'm thinking, when I went to cover it, I'm like, why did I punch that? That was really dumb. Which I guess I could have gone in and just punched the paper and not. Then I decided I really wanted to wrap. I really wanted to wrap my covers.
You could probably mark the holes of the pencil so you punch it in the same spot again.
Oh, I have it all measured out on my. I'll just stick it in the cinch. It's already measured, so it'll punch in the same place.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Wow, I can hear a lot of birds outside today. Cute. Oh, you think, Jean? Oh, funny.
Oh gosh, that's funny. Thanks, Carol.
Jean says it's only fake blondes that have moments like that. Oh, funny.
Oliver came in. He's laying in his bed. He loves that he's got a bed in here now because I took it out of the camper since I'm not camping this summer.
Okay, CB.
All right, so let's see. I was gonna do. Okay, that goes on there. What's the silver for this one? I was gonna do this on the back. Goodness, it's really sticky. Hence why it's called adhesive. I'm not going to read the chat out loud, but I just read it. Uh-oh. Oliver's coughing up a fur ball. Are you okay?
Oliver, it's Aunt Darcy. Holly Boo.
He's got his ears perked up.
Yep. I know, he recognizes my voice. So cute.
No, I think he perks his ears because he's like, oh no, is Gabby here with her?
Do I have to be on the alert?
Exactly, exactly.
And he looks at Jonna, why did you let her in? Why did you let her in the
Why did you let her in the house? Miss Bossy's back.
I want my couch back.
And my toys, and my chew sticks, and
My blankie.
everything. I know, it worked out really good because Mom made them each their own blanket, so that was good.
Oh, she loves her
Oh,
blanket.
man.
Oh,
Oh, no, that's right. Yes. One opens this way, another one opens that way, so that's right.
yeah. My hair's red too, and I was blonde my whole life, but I like red. Well, you can tell. We've shown the little childhood pictures and stuff.
One day you woke up and your hair was brown because, oh, I thought maybe you colored it. Okay, seriously? That wasn't good. Magic tape. Yeah, this is pretty, huh? Reminds me of like the old timey floors. I liked it. I don't have anything on the other side yet. So this is the middle one that'll get punched on both ends. This is the one that we'll have for the photo op of all of us together. Okay. Wow. Did this late last night too. Thought I'd try to prep some stuff because so you didn't have to sit there watching me score tape everything down. But now you have to sit here and watch me fuss with the wrapping. Why no yellow paper in the middle? Because there wasn't enough. So she's gonna have blue and silver. After I got done making the pages, I forgot to put do the inside. I didn't do them to match. I just used up that stack. Well, Darcy has the other half of the stack. We split the stack. I figured most of the paper is going to get covered anyway, to be honest with you. Wait, which way is the clocks? That way, that way. Oops. Okay, so a little too big. Okay, so that's the center one. That's the back, or that's the US side. Then the center, and then now the other cover. Yeah, I realized that. I thought I had cut out the back papers. I realized last night I hadn't. So that they're just going to be a little different. It's the same paper. It all works. I kind of like the yellow and the black too. I know. This paper line was really pretty. And I'm so glad I'm finally using it. That's what I decided this year was going to be too. It was just going to be using what I have. You just, I mean, because I have it and I'm tired of looking at it. And it's like you buy it because you love it, and then you hoard it and you don't use it, and then you forget that you have it because it's sitting in a cupboard or drawer somewhere, and then you haven't made anything with it to really enjoy it. So that's why I pulled it out. Right? Oh, let's see. Do I need to do this side? No. I need to stick it down. Oh, Darcy used to be a big color me beautiful person. I remember that. But I'm in between. Remember, I was a mix between the autumn and spring. Because I guess I got the mix between mom and dad. Although dad was a winter, right? Because Melody's a winter. Melody was a winter. So mine was really confusing. because I didn't like fit either either one of their little stereotypes for coloring. And to be honest with you, I like spring. I'm drawn more to spring colors than I am to oh, that was a good job there. I guess it doesn't matter. No. I'm drawn more to spring colors. However, I love wearing black. I love black because it goes with everything. But evidently I don't like red because I have no red in my wardrobe. So I'm just cutting the corners off. Well, there you go, Eileen. That's payback, right? So better him than you, right? I don't like it when it gets that little corner. I just tuck it in.
Hey, Vicky. Gabby's being such a good girl today, isn't she?
Oh, we're making I'm making an album for Happy Die for the UK trip. Oh no, I have a little spot there. Got problems. Problem, Houston. Oh good, I haven't cut this, so I can just cut it exactly. And you won't even see it. How'd that happen? Must have been off on my perfect ruler.
I hate it when that happens.
I know.
Use a red marker.
No. I'm gonna cover it with paper. Just want to make sure I have it right though.
You're thirsty. Can you hear Gabby drinking?
No. I'm glad I didn't cut this paper beforehand. See? That was good. I must have known.
want to meet us. We probably won't have it all at once because of their schedules, but it's going to be fun.
Yep. I'm hoping Moomy can join us in London that day that we have, because we have that whole day to ourselves.
Yeah.
Is that right? That's the day we're going to be running all over the place because we have like a ton of stuff. Why does this look like it's crooked?
I wouldn't call it running all over the place. You scheduled 4 hours to the museum, and I can usually do a museum in an hour. But...
No, we're doing the museum. We're going to the HEMA store, the Tiger store. We're going to do the tea at 2:30 at Sketch, and then we want to do the London Eye, and we want to go do brass rubbings at Westminster Abbey.
Oh yeah, okay.
So we are going to be a little busy. We are going to be a little busy that day.
We're going to Bath, Eileen. We're going to Bath. We're going to the Cotswolds. We're going to Stratford-upon-Avon. We're going to see Stonehenge. But we're not going to go actually physically into Stonehenge because it's a 4-hour trip to get from the area where you park. I know. Well, I'm excited about that. I wanted to go. Every time I've gone to England, I wanted to go to Bath. I never could, so we're going.
I know. I told Darcy. I said I'm going to go to the health food store and find out what you can take for energy. That's not like.
That'll be fine, Sherry, because Jonna is going to walk. She'll want to walk, and we'll just take a cab.
Oh my gosh, you're so funny. But then you miss all the fun.
It's only 5 miles. We'll be like, yeah, catch you on the backside.
But then you miss all the cute shops along the way and all the seeing people, and you take a.
Well, you know what I like.
Oh, that's where they throw money at me and they just say, whatever you buy for yourself, buy for me. That's what happens. And
That's
then
our plan.
and then I end up lugging the bags all over London.
That's the price you pay for walking 5 miles. Yeah, don't drink the water. I drank Coke out of glass bottles the whole time I was there.
You can't drink water there? Why can't you drink the water there? I didn't know the water would be bad there. It's not a third world country.
Tracy! I know!
Tracy!
It's Nottingham. Can you come meet us somewhere? I'm really beginning to realize that England is like way bigger than I thought.
Oh wait, aren't we going to Nottingham?
No.
We're driving by it in the when we do that double-decker bus tour or whatever. It is on the list. Maybe you could just hop on the bus. Hop on the bus with us.
Wow. The water at the baths. She said, don't drink it.
Oh. Okay.
Tracy, it's nice to see you.
Are we actually going to get to see her?
I don't know. Tracy, we can send you our itinerary. We're just trying to meet up with our British friends wherever it's convenient and when we have like open time. So, because we do have quite a bit of time on our own. Oh, that's right. Congratulations. Aww.
Aw. Okay, I want to ink that real quick.
Yeah, well, you really wouldn't be able to keep up with Jonna if you're 39 weeks pregnant. I know. Oh, that's exciting though.
I'm just using what color is this? The Ranger Archival ink in Cobalt. It's a good color. Oh, Mom, you should type in your tip for these daubers. How you end up making them. Mom's got a good tip. She makes her own Velcro daubers.
Is she still here?
I think so.
She may be cooking.
Oh, I want to do all the pages too.
Does that paper crack when you wrap it like that?
No, this paper did not crack.
Oh, nice.
Yep. That's what I was saying. It was kind of like a little, it feels like a little plasticky or something. It didn't work like paper, but I know it's paper. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, it was nice. Didn't crack.
Yeah, I love the colors and the silver. It's so pretty.
I know, look how cute the little chairs are.
Vicky says, hi, Mom, if you're listening. I don't know if she's cooking or what.
We'll save this one, Diane, for when you're sitting. We'll take a photo of you. Because she was telling me, don't feel bad if I sit and you guys go run around. I'm like, whatever. Don't feel bad that we're running around.
Yeah. Don't feel bad that Donna's running around while you and I sit, Diane.
Okay, I may have to find a running buddy then when I'm over there on the trip.
See, what you have to remember, well, Diane, this is your first trip to London too, right? I've been there like a ton because I used to go there all the time when I lived in Denmark. So, you know, I pretty much said, Jonna, let's do what you want to do because this is like your first, you know, big trip to London. So she was there briefly visiting me, but she didn't get to see a whole lot. We were only there for a day, I think. And
we did the double-decker bus tour.
Oh, yeah, we did do that. That was fun.
I just remember being so cold. We sat on the top outside. It was freezing.
Yeah, because wasn't that in the fall? That was in the fall.
No, it was in the summer.
It was?
It was summer. But it was like rainy. It was damp, you know, of course.
I noticed I had my raincoat on the whole time, so guess what I'm bringing?
Exactly.
I went back and looked at those old pictures. I'm like, oh yeah.
I already have mine out too. I'm wearing my rain jacket. Then I thought about, I wonder if I've got some like little short wellies, you know. I thought maybe I should throw those in there.
Oh.
Because your feet get soaking wet.
That's okay. Diane she'll be beating us in the Wendy Becky classes because she knows what she's doing.
Yes.
She'll be faster at that.
I've never taken a class with Wendy. In fact, I had to kind of look up what her style was.
Yeah, but isn't she the one that designed those art parts and all that stuff like that?
Yes, so that's good because like she'll be able to teach us like all the clearly art. She does clearly art, like all those specialty papers and things. So we'll probably be using that. We're going to be getting a lot of techniques from her.
I know. Oh, Tracy. Tracy says to make sure we have good shoes.
Jean goes, what, rainy and damp in the UK? Really? That's a shocker. Well, I have like some short, I call wellies, like they're rain boots, and they're like of course, they're leopard print. But they're short. I thought about throwing those in. I don't know how much I would wear them. I bought them because when we would serve down the homeless, it would rain all the time, and we'd be standing in like 3 inches of water. So in that parking lot. So that's why I finally just broke down and bought a pair. I think I got them at Target or something. Okay, so this is the middle, this is the front, this is the back, and then I need a blue paper that's opposite that. And then
well, part of the city where we're going, everything's kind of close by. It's all like in that same area, so that's not going to be bad.
Then
But yeah, we're hoping to. We've
Okay.
already been in touch with people, Dixie, so we're really just letting them tell us when it's a good time. We've told them what our itinerary is, and we're going to do a hangout with some of the British girls to talk about it. So
blue to gray, black, and yellow. Okay, so that's how I want the book.
oh yeah, sneakers with good support. Oh yeah. No, we've done this a few times. Jonna
Oh.
wears the cute shoes, but yeah, I dress for sturdy comfort.
Sturdy comfort. I don't like wearing sneakers. I'm not a sneaker person. I'm not comfortable in sneakers. I feel like I even bought like light ones thinking, okay, like, cause I'll use them for, walking or going out jogging or whatever. But, so I buy really light sneakers and I can't wait to get them off my feet. I can't stand wearing sneakers. I don't like wearing them. So I wear, let's see, there's a sneaker company. What's it called? I bought a pair of flats by them, and they're actually a sneaker company, and they're really comfortable.
Like Skechers?
No, it wasn't. Oh, it was Puma. I have a pair. I had those gray Pumas that I wore in Italy 2 years ago, and so I love those. They were so comfortable. So you get kind of the art support of a sneaker, but it's not a sneaker.
Yeah.
But I can't stand wearing heavy shoes. I feel more tired in a heavy shoe. Let's see, like a big bulky shoe. Okay, so now what I want to do is I've got this set up. So I want to I got to punch holes. I got this set up. I want to leave that like that. So those are in order. So I get them punched on the right side. And then this, so here's my cinch. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with the cinch, but I already have this set where if you don't want it to punch holes, then you just pull the tabs. Okay, so you pull these little notches, and then that way it won't punch the hole. So even if you wanted not all these in a row, you could punch like every other, and or you want just two or there, then you just pull every other one. So anyway, so now what I'm going to do is take my cover, I'm going to slide it in there. I already have it measured out where I want the holes, and I just pulled this top one so I don't get a half a hole at the top. And then I have them centered, and then it's really simple. All you do is push down and you have your holes. So this is this side, and then this is the back, and the back is going to go, let's see, this is this side, and this side opens this way. So it is upside down. Oh, man.
Cute. Sounds like you're all set though, Jean.
This is the front, and this is the back.
Really, if you wear pants, the difference doesn't make what you wear for shoes. They don't really show,
Can I go down?
John, does the teal one have the round circles? Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, it has the round circles.
That's the newer one. Yeah, mine's dark blue too, Jean. I got mine when you got yours. So I love it. It works great.
Okay, there's that. Then we take everything to the, okay, then when you do your pages, everything to the front of the middle chipboard, the divider is going to be punched on the left. So these are the pages in the front of the book. Stack those in there. Line them up. And then you got the center one. You have the center one. The center one gets punched on both sides.
Yeah, there's like a yellow one that has square holes now. It's yellow.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
Why do people like square holes?
Some people like them.
Okay, then you have this center. That's the back, and then we're gonna punch on the right side.
No, we can't. We can't hear you.
Okay, wait a minute. Do I have some of these pages upside down? I gotta make sure they're not upside down when I punch them. That's the back. And it went chair, key, gray, black. Yeah, there. Okay, then I'm gonna punch this side. I gotta think about this. This is where you don't want to make a mistake, especially when you don't have any more of the paper. Okay, so I want to punch this side, big hole. This needs to come toward me. So there, upside down and backward. That'll be right. But the round holes are so symmetrical. Yeah, I don't know what the big deal is about. Yay! Okay, so that worked. Oops. Okay, so that's that. That's that. Then the center. And the center. Center. And then the right sides. Okay, so once I have that done, I'm just going to set this aside. Because oh no, wait, I want to put the cinch thingies in. So now what I'm going to do is you can do it this way, where you can put these in there, which I never understood what the big deal was about this. I'm supposed to hook these there. And that holds that for you while you stack. So this is going to be the front of the book. So on the front of the book, I want to grab the center. Where's my front? There's my front. On the front of the book. Yeah. Is that right? Yeah.
There you go. That's a good idea. Use the cinch to do your coloring book.
Yeah, exactly. What you want to do is you want to flip the front over to the back. Then you're going to hook them in.
Yeah, you're bind it all. Yeah. I know. Finnabar has a bind it all. That's all she uses, is that little bind it all on everything. And she just does she doesn't really measure. She just centers her journal so that the 4-inch ring comes in the middle, and that's it. She's done. And every once in a while, she did one with 2 sets of rings, but most of them, she just did the 1 set in the middle.
Oh, you can't see that. So I got them stacked here the way I want them. And then I'm going to take that centerpiece. Did I already put the centerpiece in there? Yeah. And then the centerpiece is already in there, which is considered the front. It's the middle piece, but it's like the front of the front. I mean, the back of the front book. So that's in there. So then you just take this, and I already have this set. This is the 1 end. Then up here, this is the 3/4 inch. So I've already got it set to you put the notch on which one it is. And then once you have it set where you want it, you push and turn that. That sets it. And then you're going to take this and put the flat side down and face the mouth away from you against the unit.
Jonna said, did you flip the back to the front? That's what Jean said to do.
Yeah, I did the back to the front.
Okay.
Flip the back to the front. Oh, I put it on wrong. Hold on. I did the front to the back. The front, wait a minute, the back to the front. Yeah, that's what I did. That's the back to the front. Okay, I shouldn't have taken it off. Okay, wait a minute. This is my front. This is my front. These are my pages. I want to make sure they're all going the right way. Okay. This is the back. Oh, wait a minute. Now my chairs. Oh, no. What'd I do?
See, I don't have a good sense of direction, so I don't know if I can do this one.
I know you have to make sure that they go the right way. Everything's upright. Okay, so it's just going to be every other. I'm not going to have page spreads, right? Wait, that goes there. That goes there.
Hey, Teresa. Yeah, Marie, she has her pages done. She just needs to decorate them. So she's going to bind them first, it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, Jean says put the book together like it will open, then flip the back over to the front. Yeah,
that's what that's how I had it. So that way this part's on the inside of the book.
Yeah.
You flip the back. Yeah, but then I messed up. Hold on.
Hold on.
Because then I messed up how the pages went. Diane might be getting mine.
I mean, you can always flip them around and redo it.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so line that up. That's how I had them. There. Okay. So now what happens is when you go back around to flip it, yeah, that's how I had it. No, that's not going to be right. Yeah, that'll be right. Then that's how I had it. Okay, shoot, that's how I had it. Okay.
I don't, Dixie. I always go the opposite. Ask Jonna.
Go the opposite way.
Direction of where I'm supposed to.
Sorry, this is not a cinch demo. Thank you very much. I would have been okay until she questioned me, and then I took it off. Okay, here we go. So then just press and squeeze.
Not question, Jonna.
Press and squeeze.
Just go with it.
No, that way that's on the inside of the front.
I know, I said that because I want to make a couple of these. So.
Oh no, look what I did. Oh, that's right. Okay, there we go. Oh no, it's not right. Now the chairs are upside down.
She better not be.
And the bikes. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop recording.
Oh my gosh, Sherry, look for the capital. Yeah, Sherry, I'll look for the, what's that big Ferris wheel called, Jonna? The Eye?
The Eye.
I'll look for that. The Eye on London? I don't know. What's that thing called?
Okay, wait a minute.
I have to Google.
This is the middle. This is the front. Okay. This is upright. This is upright. This is upright. The chairs are upright. Everything's upright. Okay, that was my problem. The chairs were
Well, that
upside.
would have been funny if it was upside down.
Well,
After all that.
I know the chairs were upside down somehow. Then you front to the back. Then you slide these in there.
I'm going to draw arrows on mine
Shove that in.
in pencil and then erase it. Eileen says, Jonna, when you close the coils, do it slowly and it'll be more rounded. Yeah, that's true, Eileen. Because that's what happened with the earlier model. Like the pink one, I think, it sat in this little ridge and then it would squish.
Mine are round.
Okay.
Maybe the newer one doesn't do that anymore because mine are round.
No, it doesn't. They changed it.
Oh. Then you flip this around, and everything is upright. Hallelujah. Okay.
Because that's the middle, Vicky. It's like a Z fold, I guess. I don't even know what you call it. It's a gatefold album, but it's like backwards.
Backward. Okay, so this is the back, and then these are
I'll
going.
show you. She gets a chance.
These are going in here. These are the back. This is the back. The back. Okay, so this is the back.
The middle piece, Vicky, is punched on both sides because there's a book in the front and a book in the back.
Right. And I can show them to you. Okay, then you take the front and you flip it over to the back, and then you stick it in the coils, which you're supposed to do this on the side, but you know what? Hey, let's do it right. Then you hook these on there. This one's a little wonky. Oops. And then put those on there. Put that on there. Put these on there. Turn it where the mouth is facing in. And slowly press. And
I guess she just does better if she ignores us.
I'm ignoring you. I do better when I talk to myself. There we go. Okay.
No, this is not a demo.
There we go. Now I got it. Yay. Alrighty. Done. Put that thing away. Put that thing away. Okay, this is how it works. Let me show you the original. The original is that we're in the US and we're making our way to England. Then we're in England. Then we have the UK girls making their way in. And then we meet for a photo op. So it does make kind of a Z when and then I wanted it to open for the table. So like that. So it's chipboard, or you could do it this way or whatever. So it's like a 3-backed thing. Anyway, so that's it. That's what we're making. Yeah, you have to bind on both sides. One side and then one side. And the thing that connects the two albums together is the center piece of chipboard. It's like the middle piece. And then that way it'll stand up like that. And then the main snapshot of our group photo is in the center. So that's kind of that deal. I was trying to explain. I had it in my head, and I was trying to explain it to Darcy. She didn't get it until finally I did it, and then she was like, "Ah."
I had the same idea because I wanted them in the middle, and one side was them and one side was us.
Yeah, but when I was trying to tell you that I was binding it on both sides, you were like, "I don't get it." Okay, so here we go. Yay, let's start decorating. Get this thing going. That only took an hour, right? 2 hours. Is a camera on my list? No, I have a camera. Ugh. In fact, we were discussing whether we should take our big camera or not. Okay, so this is actually like when we take the tour, we're going with Scrap Map. And so when you take a tour with them, they send you this little booklet. So all I did was I copied the booklet, and that is my front and my back cover art. So I just made a cover of it, and then I'm cutting it in 3 places. So Darcy, when you get yours, make a cover. Make a cover.
Yeah, that's cute.
And then I want to take the date off. And I use these 2, or this one's on the England side, and I use these 2 for the US side. And then
Eileen, I was looking up fabric stores a week or 2 ago because there's some good ones over there.
Oh, I know. I want to get some fabric when I go to I want to get some fabric for some dories. That'd be so much fun. Okay, then this is on the England side. When I was at a little thrift store, I found this really cute photo. It's actually someone's photo. The Westminster Bridge and the Houses of Parliament, London. I paid $1.99 for it, which I never would do. I bought it last year because I knew we were going there. And but I just thought this was an awesome photo because it's like from the 20s, because it still has like the, I don't know if that was a Model T4, but that type. But it had the double-decker bus. It has Big Ben. Look at that. It's all right there. I think this is an awesome shot. So Darcy and I said we need to recreate. So I just made a copy of this to put on the front. I'm not using the original. So I did that. And then Michael's had these little wood little wood die cut pieces. So I have that. And then what I did was,
so they have good sales.
I had
bottom layer of the store.
Then I used, where is it? Then I used a Simplicity pattern that I had, an old Simplicity pattern that I had bought, and this was deflation because I paid 25 cents for it, and it was actually 75 cents. So that was kind of a good deal. But I loved her, so I just shrunk it down. Now, let's talk about, what's it called, licensing? Darcy?
What?
About using stuff like this, because this is still under copyright.
Yeah.
So it's okay to use it for your own thing that you're keeping, or I'm making a gift, so I'm using, but you can't reproduce it for selling. And even Disney, what would you say about Disney? They're really even more particular about their images. So
you can't it's called publishing. So you can't publish it, distribute it, that kind of thing.
But because I'm using it on just my own project, it's okay.
Yeah. Well, is that your pattern? Did you buy that pattern?
Yeah, I bought the pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's okay for me to use it. I just can't reproduce it and sell it.
Right.
So I just wanted to give a heads up. I'm not selling these. I'm using it in my own album. So I'm cutting out the little red cape girl because I love her. I love her little curly hairdo. She reminds me of, oh shoot, who's the wife on Bob Newhart?
Suzanne Pleshette.
Yes, that's who she reminds me of. So I'm just going to kind of fussy cut her out. She's going on the front. And I'm not going to I'll glossy accent her after the show. But what I did was I put her down on a lightweight chipboard, and then I glossy accented her so she would stand out.
Yeah, Xander's driving to Maryland, Vicki, so she's bringing stuff for other people too, not just herself. So yeah, she's bringing a lot, I think. That's gonna be fun.
No, yeah, but nobody brought as much as Dar. Remember when Dar showed up at Steampunk Soiree?
That was amazing.
She had like trolleys with bins on it. So we got to see like all her artwork. It was so cool.
A bunch of her journals.
Yeah,
it was really awesome.
It really was.
Her little spot on the table looked fantastic.
Okay, I don't know why I'm not gluing this down to the lightweight chipboard first.
Joyce thinks she's a Dee Dee lookalike.
That's a Dee Dee lookalike with her curly short hair? That's funny. Okay, I need a piece of lightweight chipboard. Oh, I found the inside cover of the book. It's over here. Ugh.
Oh no.
Oh well, it's okay.
Ooh. Thanks for the tip, Eileen. Yeah, Liberty has, of course, this is an understatement, but they have awesome fabrics. Awesomeness. Oh, that's going to be hard to choose.
Yeah, I want to come back with at least a couple. I want to, and when I go over to Scandinavia, I want to do the same thing. I want to get some Scandinavian fabric
Mhm.
because those would make such cute dories.
Oh yeah.
And the little couple that they're like in their 20s, they just got married. They're so cute. They're hosting me. She's like, I said, I want to go to the Tiger store. She goes, I love Tiger. It's right on my same street where they live. And I was like, awesome.
Oh, that's good.
And I said, I want to go. I said, do you have any thrift stores in your village? And she goes, village. She was laughing. And I said, in your town? And she goes, yes. She goes, we actually have one right in our building. I'm like, what? She goes, tell me what you're looking for and I'll give the lady the heads up. I'm like, no, don't let her know that. And then she'll charge me more. Oh, gosh. She goes, yeah, but the lady can pull it all. I said, that's okay.
Okay, that's gonna be bad. I'll have to save up for the fabric. Just saying. Yeah, I know, Joyce. Wow. Shipped all our clothes and packed everything we bought. Yeah.
Yeah, but the whole thing about is shipping from there. Oh my goodness. So expensive. It's not like
Italy was so bad. Italy was so bad. I can't even describe to you how physically demanding getting that luggage was home. I just two full-size suitcases plus tote bags and everything weighed like right up to the limit. I thought I was gonna jerk my arms right out of their sockets.
Oh, and I had my injured shoulder, so I don't even want to hear about it.
It was, oh, that's right, my shoulder.
And I'm dragging 2 big suitcases back.
It was horrible, horrible. And you know, I didn't bring that many clothes.
No, I didn't either. But we bought all that. Well, I don't even know what we bought. Paper, books. Well, the whole thing was we had so much we had to pack for the Tim Holtz class, remember?
Handbags. Yeah, you're right.
And then, so this time, when I got the list of what we had to bring, we only have to bring a craft mat and a pair of Tim Holtz scissors. That's it. And I was like, woohoo!
That's what we did, Jean. We took a second suitcase because it was cheaper than paying for the second suitcase was cheaper than
shipping.
Overweight or whatever.
Yeah, it was 35. It was $50 to bring a suitcase back and to add another suitcase on, and then but to ship it would have been hundreds. I mean,
well, and it was over 100 if your luggage was overweight. So you're actually better off. It was cheaper to buy the suitcase at the Chinese flea market that fell apart right at the door when we got home.
Exactly. Mine fell apart. Well, the guy in New York, he took it out of the back of the van and broke the first wheel off. So I had one wheel missing from New York back to Florida, and I had the stop in Atlanta. So no, I didn't have to get it. All I had to do is all I had to do is take it from the hotel to the New York airport back to Florida. But then I had to get it off the thing and into the parking garage or down to the I don't think I parked. I think I used the little whatever, the park and ride.
Mm-hmm. Mom, Vicky says hi. Mom's back.
Oh, okay.
She said you could use embossing powder. That's my technique.
I can use embossing powder on what?
Instead of glossy accent,
Oh,
clear embossing powder.
you can, or like UT, but I'm
Yeah.
not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'll just glossy accent her after. No biggie. She's on top. Okay, then I want to pop dot her.
I want that washi tape. Where'd you get that?
I have absolutely no idea where I got this, but I can save you a sample.
Yeah, do put some on a little plastic card or something.
I'll put it on a plastic card and put it in this because you want one of these. She wants me to cut her one of these things. Well, not that. It's on the English side. One of these things.
Yeah.
I'll put it inside of that little.
Okay. Aw, thanks, Joyce. I know, I still owe you a horseshoe. I keep forgetting. I better make a list.
You better make a list. See, that's where lists come in handy, telling you.
Well, it's really the only technique that makes sense if you're doing something large like that, truly. Despite what my critics say.
Oh my gosh, you're so funny.
But then I almost died when I saw somebody else do it that way. I was laughing so hard. Yeah, Marie, we're taking 2 classes with Wendy Beck while we're there.
Yeah, we have one class during the week, and then we got an all-day class on a Saturday.
Yeah. It should be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, good, because I've never done a class with her.
What'd they say?
But I dumped it all back in the little jar, Joyce. I didn't lose any of it. Well, I did lose stuff that was blown around.
That was kind of like our experience. We were laughing because we were talking about the first time we went to Italy, we bought like 12 years ago. We bought the sealing wax, and we bought seals, okay, like our initials. Well, I told Darcy I got out my seal with my initial. I found it the other day when I was unpacking boxes, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I decided to try it. I'm like, oh man, I never even used this thing. I pushed it in there, and it is JW. It's not even my initials. Because we had such a hard time. First, we were going through them all trying to find our initials, and then, yeah, so I didn't even get the right initials. Or I think it's WJ or something like that. It was not only upside down, it was backward. I was like, oh my goodness.
It took us an hour to go through a wall of stamps that had every combination of 2 initials that you could think of, right?
Yeah.
So we were like so happy when we found ours. So
Then
she hadn't stamped hers in what? How long ago was that? 10 years ago?
Yeah, I never used it. I never used it. Nope, because I had a J from something, I don't know. And so I tried out the sealing wax with just the J. I didn't use the one that I got in Italy. I don't know why, but whatever.
Well, you had another one too. You had like one of a cameo or picture of some sort. But,
yeah.
Yeah, mine worked fine. We were talking about how hard it was to find our initials backwards, like, because they're all backwards on there, and they didn't have a stamp of it, so you could see it forwards. So
I all that money and all that time, and I buy the wrong initials.
And hers is upside down and backwards or something.
Yeah. Yeah. So we get home, right, and we're using our wax, and Darcy goes, are you having problems with your sealing wax? She goes, I do it, and it's like catches on fire and drops down on the paper.
And these flaming balls of sealing wax down on the paper, and I was like, what the heck? Because I use sealing wax. I've used it a lot, and I just never had that happen, but this is wickless. It doesn't have a wick in it. So when it was so funny because we were in Florence. We went to the exact same store we went to 10 years ago because I saw the Wall O sealing wax seals, and I was like, oh my gosh, this
Oh
is
no,
the same
her
store.
little leg thing's
So I
coming up.
asked the girl, and I said, hey, you know, I bought some sealing wax last time I was here, and I get these flaming balls of sealing wax. She's like, no, you're not supposed to light it. You need to hold the flame close enough to melt it, but not close enough to light it. I was like, oh. She goes, yeah, you can't use like a match. You have to use a lighter or, you know, a long, whatever those fireplace things are. Moon Rose! Moomy's here.
Hey, Moomy! Did you get my DM about a meetup? Dun 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 dun. Oh, I mounted this on chipboard too.
Ah, I used a candle. Okay. Sealing wax.
So we were like lighting it on fire.
Yeah. Great balls of fire.
Oh goodness, Dee.
Sealing wax. Sealing wax like on the ceiling. No.
Hey Darcy, you know that the thing you had me print, I was going to print out that autograph page.
Mhm.
So I tried to print it out, but nothing came out. So I may have you try to do it and see what you get. I went, the paper spit out of my printer, but nothing was on it.
Oh, I wonder if it was like the wrong size, and so it's off the page, something like that.
I don't know, but I'm gonna need help with that because I want to use it. I think it's really cute.
Okay. We'll probably just copy and paste it into the presentation software and do it that way. Hanging from the ceiling. Moon Rose, did you get John's DM on Twitter? I guess we'll find
Oh
out.
gosh. Oh, the perfect color for this is frayed burlap. Just saying. That was a good color. Good color match.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here it is. I was like, I once had my score tape out.
Okay.
Yeah, I wrote your really long ones because I wrote out exactly where we were staying, where we were going to be, on what days. Because the problem is we're going to be in London, then we leave. We're in one hotel the first 2 or 3 days, and then we leave, and then then we come back, and we're there for 2 nights. So I gave you both hotels in case you want to, even meet us there.
Yep, whatever works. Hi, JJ.
Hey, JJ.
We're making an album.
So now I need some bling.
John is, I'm watching.
So funny. Oh, this is kind of pretty. This is gray and this is curls. It's kind of cool. Kind of add that in there. Oops, I need a little bit more. She's swirling into England. I don't want to cover the double-decker bus. I know, I couldn't believe they had these at Michael's. They had this, and then they had this tag. And then,
Hi, how are you? Stacks of shapes. Happy 4th.
Happy 4th!
Imelda, we're making a mini album. Big surprise. It doesn't have a box over it.
No boxes. No boxes.
CB is back to ironing, but watching you makes it better, Donna.
Okay. Aw. See, there is another person who irons. I'm not the only one. Sorry, I'm digging through my bling drawer.
Yeah, JJ, it's a mini album for the England trip.
Which is a wreck.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of storms here too.
Okay, I knew I had one last little piece in there. I just knew it. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so that's the cover of my England side. Let me do the US side. And on the US side, I used this thing and the Statue of Liberty. And then I had the date. And then I had this girl. Okay.
Who makes those wood things?
I don't know who makes them. I just got them at they were like 50 cents, and then they were on half off when I got them. They were at Michael's over by the wood section. Hang on, I'll be right back. I need my circle punch.
Uh-oh, I have to go to M's to the wood section.
Yeah, they have like initials, and you know they have all the little wood shapes. It was actually over by the new Makers Mart. They have this thing called Makers Market or something like that. So I'm only going to use the Cape Girl. So what I did was I ended up taking my punch because I didn't want to waste these other little people. And I ended up just using a circle punch, punching them out. And I'll show you what I did with them later. Because they lie behind and they're kind of cut off, so I just use their heads and shoulders, knees and toes. So I got that. All right, then I'm gonna shop around this. And this would be really cute to use somewhere too. So I might save that for my listers. Listers got a list. Stars got a list thing. Then I'll put her down on chipboard and fussy cut her out. So what I ended up doing with the little circles was...
She got... JJ, did you get booted? Oh yeah, she's rebooted. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it's for London. It's for the trip to England. Hi Ella, how are you? Bunny. I need to say hi to Bunny. Hi, Bunny. Did I miss anybody? Hello. I'm lax in my duties.
Okay, so then I ended up taking the little, I used the die cut that came out of the thing I made on the Cricut, which I showed you. So when I made this, this was left over. So I used this piece and I put that on the front. I don't know if you can see it.
Eileen, that's a good idea. The headless one's out and put the queen's head on it.
That's funny. Okay, so then I had those, and then what I did was I ended up punching out some other cardstock out of this 1 inch, but it has like a little ruffle edge, and then I'm gonna stick them down, and I put glossy accents on them, and I ended up making these cute little paper clips.
We could put the headless one over by the Tower of London.
What? Off with her head. See, I made little paper clips out of them.
I cracked myself up.
So that's what I did with those. So I'm going to set those aside because I'm not doing glossy accents right now because I'll put my hand in it, I'll put the album in it, or something like that. I always mess up with my glossy accent. So the glossy accent thing gets done before I go to bed. That way I won't touch it to see if it's dry yet and get my fingerprint in it. So I just took these little cake topper pieces and cut the point off. And then I'm going to tuck that in behind the Statue of Liberty. And that. And then I need to stick her down. And she actually goes behind the taxi cab. But I love her. She has such attitude. So I need another.
Woodrow said put the heads on poles in front of the tower.
Oh no! You guys are so bad. One moment, please. I'm trying to find some little lightweight chipboard for her. Like a scrap. Here's some lightweight black. That'll work. What? That's what they used to do? No. Okay, Vicky tried to make a couple paper clips and glued them on the wrong way. Oh, I know. Okay, the deal with the paper clips is you have to make sure that you glue them where let me show you. That you take the paper clip and you leave the 2 rounded edges at the bottom and you glue whatever you want to the top part. So like this, like I did this one, these are 2 stickers that I stuck on one on the other, and that way it'll clip on, because if you do it the other way, there's nothing to clip it to. Yes. And I learned it the same way, Vicky.
I think that little George is the cutest thing ever.
Oh my gosh, it's a little mini me. It's so cute. He looks just like him, Prince William, when he was a baby.
They are just the most darling family.
I know. I hope we see them out and about. Wouldn't that be cool?
Out and about. Yeah, that would be cool. Hey, what are our chances of seeing them out and about, Moomy? You know, like running into Harrods or something. Or Babies R Us. What do they have over there?
Well, don't they go out and about? I see them in the tabloids all the time. Out and about.
We need to bring our paparazzi lens.
Maybe she'll be in the day we have to go to the flea market. Maybe they'll be having to go down there to get some vegetables or something.
I'll go to the park. I'll take the kids to the park.
I think they have their own park. I don't think they actually go to the public park. But I didn't realize how close everything was. I didn't realize that the when I got the map out and I was looking at the map, I didn't realize how close Kensington Palace was. For some reason I thought Kensington Palace was out in the like country or whatever. I didn't realize it was like right on the other side of Hyde Park. So, oh yes, I've already mapped out all of London, so we can hit all the highlights.
John is gonna hit all the highlights and
while I'm dragging Darcy and Diane around. Do you guys have pedicabs like they have in New York?
Just to let you know. They have nice cabs. They're big.
No, I meant pedicabs. You know, the ones that the guy that's on the bike and bikes you around.
Oh, I don't know.
Because I could see Darcy taking one of those. I'm running and she and Diane are making some kid on bike you around.
I got Diane's back. I'll bike Diane around on a petty taxi.
See? They will be taking strolls with prams. You will see them.
You think?
That's what Vicky said. The christening is tomorrow? Oh, man. A pedicab, Joyce is a Moomy is a guy that rides a bike, and then behind him is like a little 2-seat cart, so he's pulling you around on a cart on a bike.
So Jonna thinks, Fiona, that we're gonna see the royal family strolling with their prams.
Fiona! No, Vicky said they will be taking a scroll, but I know she meant stroll, with the prams, and you will see them. You can't remember the prince's name. What?
The little one?
Isn't it just George?
No, the princess, Charlotte.
Princess Kate?
Charlotte.
Oh, the new princess. I thought she said I couldn't remember the prince's name. Oh, the princess's name. Duh. Would help if I read, right? Charlotte. Okay, time to glue down. I gotta make sure that this is in the right place so the cab doesn't cover it.
How you doing, Fiona? Jonna's making a mini album. No, not yet, Ella. I'm learning. I'm watching this because I'm going to be making one. I have this paper. Now I gotta run out and get those little wood pieces because they're so cute.
I may have a set. I have to check. I may have. Well, I know I have like the Big Ben. Does that give me enough room for this thing to tuck in? I want to do it that way. Yeah, behind her head. So I gotta shove that in the glue dot back there. Then I need to put the US down. I need to change these because I'm going to keep this one and give Diane the first one I made. since I kind of messed this one up a little bit. I'm not happy with it.
Oh, yeah.
So I need to put me down there.
Maine and New York? I need to figure out how to get to see you in New York.
And, yep, put this down, I already put it. I want to put this there.
Yeah, I know. I tried, Teresa. She's like, she already made one. Isn't this one yours?
No,
So
this one's,
it's going to Happy Diane, actually.
this one's going to Happy Diane. Darcy's the queen of the mini album. She loves doing this stuff.
Yeah, I'll just whip one out. Not a problem. I'm actually using a book. One of my books is going to be one that I got from Jenny Belly several years ago. And I kept it for, knowing I was going to go back to England eventually. So I'm going to use that as well for like the writing journal. And this will have my photos.
Yeah, the cool thing is, like, if I need to, if we take more photos, this was just really highlights, but you can always undo the cinch thingy and then add more pages in if you need them, just do solid cardstock. If she ends up wanting to put more photos in there,
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. She's like, Vicky L says, since you have all the stuff out, it can't be that hard for you to whip another one out. I think she's running low on paper.
I don't have any paper because Darcy and I split that pad. Now, see, if Darcy was smart, she would have not had split it with me, and then she would have been like, "You have that paper. You have that paper."
No, I could have set that whole thing up.
Yep. But when we bought this paper, we didn't know we were going to England, right? This was 2012, so we didn't decide we were going there till 2013. Okay, let's start doing the pages. So now we're on the US side. And
come to tea with us and wear your fairy costume. We're going to dress up.
All right, yeah, you have to let me know because I need to make reservations. I haven't made the reservations. I'm making them on Monday because I didn't know how many people were coming. Hats only. Oh.
I live in Atlanta. So 6.5 hours, I guess. Longer if I have Gabby to drive.
So like I said at the beginning, which I don't know if anybody was in here. Oh, it's 2 o'clock. I need to stop the recording. I'll stop the recording. Hang on. I mean, not 2 o'clock. It's 2 hours. Let me stop the recording. If you get lost, I'll be back.